In Daniel chapter 2, verse 21, it says, "And he changeth the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings. He giveth wisdom to the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding." So we're seeing that it is God who sets up kings. He's the one that changes the times. He's the one that changes the seasons. He does all these things. Nothing is done without his approval. He's got to put his okay on anything that happens. So here's my thoughts on the whole Trump thing. And I don't want to be like these people who are just trying to throw something out there to go viral because of something bad that happened. It's awful what happened Saturday when that man, for whatever reason, decided that he wanted to try to take out former President Trump. It's an awful thing. But God did not put his seal of approval on that bullet. That's all there is to it. God didn't decide it was time for Donald Trump to die that day. And as far as the elections come, we don't know who's going to be the next president. I am not going to say it's going to be President Trump. That may be what I think, but it's not what I know. What I do know is the man that's going to be sitting as president is going to be the man whom God chooses. And so oftentimes he allows us to be the ones that vote in our next leader. But he always gives us the appropriate leader for the people. And you're thinking, well, we just had Biden, and I know there's a lot of people that really don't like Biden for whatever reason. And you're thinking, how is he the appropriate leader for our nation? Well, look at what our nation's doing right now. Yes, Biden, he seems to have dementia. He seems to have a lot of problems. He can't seem to make a good choice. I think that's very fitting for this nation because our nation seems to not be able to make a good choice these days. We can't decide what gender we are. We can't decide whether a human being starts off in the womb, if they're actually a human in the womb, or if they're just a mass of flesh. We can't decide all these things. And our decisions, our ungodliness has led us to have the kind of president we have now. If we want to have good leaders, we got to start being godly people. That's all there is to it. And if we return and pray to God, if we repent and turn to him, he'll honor that. And he'll help us and he'll give us good leaders. But as long as we're running wild against him, you can expect us to have some godless leaders. Even if Trump gets put in place as president again. I've said it before and I'll say it again. He is not a godly man. Now, he points things towards God a lot more than other politicians do, but he is not a godly man by any means. But we need to pray for him. We need to pray for the families of those that were hurt. And we need to look to God and not to other men to solve our problems in this nation. And I think that's the key takeaway we need to have from this. That we need to put God first instead of putting him last. If he's even on the list at all. God bless you. Y'all have a good day.